Angelica suffering. Playing and statistically playing some
points a game during that time.
More aggressive offensively, too.
And playing in freedom.
Caitlin Clark's for Melissa Smith.
That Indiana had, this didn't break them. They were able to overcome. They
post-up look for Angel. First year as the Sky head coach allowed Connecticut all 3 losses opportunity. Caitlin Clark for 3.
So important because it's hard to defend.
Second half of the season, pocket pass for Carter.
The roller that Chicago has used.
Jab step, IR. Smith looking to attack both of these teams. Allen once again. Mitchell. Allen Basco. Flurry of Lindsay. Double team gets it out on Yanwede.
Every 3-point statistical category.
Now she's got that mismatch with Cardoso. Ball movement here by the Sky. Ambition finds Boston. Double team. Weatherspoon in the pregame just about bench on Wednesday against Washington.
That was planned.
Played midway through. What a pass and a
Don't be surprised if you see
Melissa Smith.
Her first shoe with the Reebok, the engine.
NBA player that has recorded.
I love her. I love the way Caitlin Clark.
Just a couple days ago, a Now Network. Of course, they're connected.
Did double down on that too, Lisa. I loved it.
And perhaps we're well on our chain. Fakes the pass.
Physicality.
3 missed, 3. Kelsey Mitchell catch shoots 5 per game coming into tonight since the break.
3.
Is that right?
Yes.
I guess walk that off, that would be, right? You walk off. Foul actually to Melissa Smith, that's her first this year. 28 points, also. Caitlin Clark. Over to Mitch, to the corner. Diamond to Shields.
Lisa, 70% from the
Seattle. 6 threes, the New York Liberty. She played 19 minutes, the Liberty. Mitchell, left side. Caitlin Clark whips up her game. Reese leading the league.
That leads the entire league.
1 second on the shot.
Over to the pros.
Leading the country score. Kelsey Mitchell, hesitation, driving.
Match.
Final few seconds shoot. Reese finding Cardoso this quarter, but the Fevers run towards on the quarter clock. In fact, quarter on a 12-2 run.
Points in transition.
Jefferson with Sky. Jefferson will get movement on this possession. Logo shot. Spinning off her left shoulder.
In the hands of the person they want.
From the end of the first quarter, Clark again. Go for the Fever. Fever fans, no matter where they go. Dana, an absolute wall at the rim.
Benley. I call her a for her. She's just going to go make something happen.
Rebounding, defense in particular, for players who can fill the different roles. Caitlin Clark, 1 triple. Yanwede, triple penetration.
A lot of indecision. If you see your guard right there with the...
You know, Teresa Weatherspoon again trying to be more energy left in the fourth. Pokey, Chapman, Lynn, and Dantas from the Yanwede.
Can also bang in the paint.
Harrison, a long 2.
They were able to weather the initial flip.
Speaking of, a resume.
Be second in the league right now.
Dana Evans waiting.
You can breathe when you're sitting on the bench.
Here today. Court possessions, Dana Evans, who whips it into the corner. 4 minutes left to play here in the... Kelsey Mitchell, that's a 3. 18 points in this quarter.
If you're a Big Ten fan, you've seen
that production before. Angel Reed. There she is, coming off that screen. Damiris Dantas for 3. What do I have? The way as Reese chases it down. That you admire so much.
Mitchell Banham going, that's one way. When you are the Chicago and a Fever are going to run it right back down.
Knew it went in for the Fever. Largest lead for the Skies, but Banham pulls up to Cardoso. Looking for Banham. Clark penetrating on the side to her. Fakes the pass, takes it from up top. Reese, a long 2. Caitlin Clark, a layup.
Purpose in life is just to get back and transition.
Everyone's got to have a role
to do that.
Both Clark and Mitchell for the Fever.
So it's not just turnover. Chicago can get set in transition.
Part of that on the baseline.
But for Chicago is that you're only
foul just as we were headed into the begin the third quarter. And Allen in trouble. The shot clock didn't reset. Yanwede. 15 points in the first half. Look at
these or wide open layups.
Points, 8 assists here so far. Make it out. 16 seconds to work with here on Rachel Banham. 3-point
south
Clark with the step.
And
tonight, I'm going to talk about a 90%, one of the 55. Boston looking for her first field goal. Her points, now all three of them. Banham feeding Cardoso. Health and safety protocols for the second. Clark is a long two. Onyenwere.
also loves to pass opposite.
Kick out to Hall. Key in a single season. Smith going up against Rees. Offensive success. Allen's got to pull it. Fires and Onyenwere drops the pass. Personal fouls for Boston tonight. The season. Rees lowers her head. Post here to Smith. And then
There, but Caitlin runs up to her after.
now for the Sky with 4. Rees is Smith. 1 4. Sure what to call it.
We're gonna.
Rachel Banham. Shields to Cardoso. Free throws for Cardoso. It's gonna Cardoso with 4 points. Need to meet those 2-star athletes. Taking it all the way.
The other night, and Diamond to Shields.
We know that Diamond has dealt with, it's been a minute since she has had. Now Evans. And Diamond to Shields, good pump fade.
Gets to the paint, gets fouled.
This Indiana Fever team have been 4.
Oh, this is only a 7-point game, Lisa.
For the Sky, so 2 free throws.
They've been close. In fact, their last 3 games of their points off turnovers and in transition.
Where they're coming off. Smith for 3.
And chooses, and the threes she takes.
It's looking to penetrate, split the defense with 3 minutes. So both these teams now in the boat. Ahead in terms of the standings, which make the playoffs.
Some changes to the starting lineup. It's going to be very interesting.
That pass to Jefferson, same with Aaliyah Boston on the Fever side. Opportunity behind the back, trying the contact.
Any space there. And yeah, Caitlin.
Being all scores, 23. Harrison. Long saw some space, tried to find Douglas close out earlier. Quick pass to Dantas. 5 buckets. Harrison penetrating. In fact, here tonight, Dantas will shoot. Dana Evans to Mitchell, high arcing shot. So they added .1 on the clock.
What does that look like her? She talked about the importance to talk with her about the dominance. Spoke about this epic rookie as they are.
All right, Mitchell. Now trying to post up.
And pass it to a guard.
So still playing with the free throw line. Maybe this will be it. And Allen to Cardoso.
Shut down the driving lane.
And only 3 makes with those 8 points in the paint for the game.
Lisa, but you have to wonder how much
Effective in the paint. Cross-court pass you've talked about. 38.
Caitlin wanted.
Fagbenle. No. We'll give it go with Onyenwere. Hole in the corner.
Just offensively, but defensively. Points, 5 assists. The way the game was being played.
Pass to Boston. Everyone almost touching the ball here. 8%. Caitlin Clark.
She can pop back right. You think she's going right.
Is Onyenwere. Time. They excel in so many different. Certainly, what it has done.
Could not be any brighter.
Fever. Clark, a deep one. The fans talking back. Diamond dribble pull up.
So when we talk about a little bit too much, like, coach, you told us to let them shoot stats of your opponent.
The scout is over by the sideline talking to Teresa Weather. Nothing is enemy territory complete with this team wherever they go. Dantas from after returning from the break. There's Rees with rookie single season record. In the Seattle game on trying to cross over Fagbenle. Start in a lot of those 11 games.
Seattle, they've beaten Connecticut, they've beaten. We want to go back since mid-June.
For the Fever. Into the corner, a look for, so she's had 15 or more points. Grace Berger with her first minutes. Wheeler with 3 on the shot clocks and 10 rebounds. The next bucket spins, bucket is good.
she gets more of a testament.
Just set the three-point record for a rookie. Liberty, one of the teams, and she scored 100 last year. Jefferson, go. Berger.
Before she went down.
Williams watching from the bench. Clark, a career-high knock. Megan McEwen standing by. Clark off the bounce against Onyenwere. Drops the pass. More personal fouls for Boston tonight. 13 and 9 rebounds this season. We played 4 minutes here in the third. Angel Reese lowers her head.
From Dantas.
Feeds the post here to Smith, and then
Caitlin, we cut it off right there, but Caitlin runs up to her after that by the rookie point guard.
With the 4 personals. So a couple of starters now for the Sky with 4. Reese is trying to defend Caitlin Clark. Smith,
that 1 foot runner from the free throw line
before. I
before.
wasn't sure what to call it. We're in the third quarter. Rachel Banham handling. DeShields to Cardoso. First free throws for Cardoso. It's kind of Cardoso, 8 of 9 as a team from the free throw line. Cardoso with 4 points. Of these Fever players getting to meet those 2-star athletes. Diamond DeShields taking it all the way.
Of the season against Washington the other night, and Diamond DeShields, she's very good, very effective.
We know that Diamond has dealt with, league. 12 points. It's been a minute since she has had
up and ripping.
Fever advantage. Dana Evans. Lindsay Allen to an open Diamond DeShields. Good pump fake.
So she gives a little fake, gets to the paint, gets fouled.
Kirstie Sides and this Indiana Fever team have been 4-6-0.
I mean, right now, this is only a 7-point game, Lisa.
5 team fouls here for the Sky, so 2 free throws.
2 exceptions. They've been close. In fact, their last 3 games, they score the majority of their points off turnovers and in transition.
They're coming off day. Smith for 3.
33% from the 3, but she picks and chooses, and the 3s she takes.
On that shot, Diamond DeShields looking to penetrate, split the defense with the 15th foul here for the Fever with 3 minutes. So both these teams now in the boat. Crucial if it comes down to a head-to-head in terms of the standings. And trying to squeeze its way in the top 8, which make the playoffs.
Tanisha Wright's made some changes to the starting lineup. It's going to be very interesting.
8 to shoot. Cardoso. That pass to Jefferson. While here sitting out with 4 personals. The same with Aaliyah Boston on the Fever side. Again, another fast break opportunity behind the back, trying the contact. Caitlin Clark has checked back in.
Early in transition, but she didn't give her any space there. And yeah, Caitlin.
5 from the free throw line, again leading all scorers. 23. DeShields gives it up to Harrison. Long. Caitlin trying to give herself some space, trying to find Dobbs.
Like, there are no Eagles on
got
the
the reckless closeout earlier. Seconds to shoot. Clark to Mitchell. Quick pass to Dantas. 21 assists on 25 buckets. Jefferson trying to go to work. Harrison penetrating. In fact, Clark has got 5 3-pointers here tonight. Dantas will shoot. Dana Evans. Clark being defended by Evans to Mitchell. High arcing shot.
I hope so.
Wall night. And so they added 0.1 on the clock.
It did not look like a WNBA player.
Because she didn't have any role models that looked like her. She talked about the important games in Paris, and I had an opportunity to talk with her about the dominance of what I'm doing right now. Lastly, we spoke about this epic rookie to those players being as dominant and bright as they are.
All right, Mitchell. Took a peek at Reese. Now trying to post up.
Big, who can lead the break and pass it to a guard.
Violation there on Angel Reese. So still playing with the Bulls here tonight. 3 points, all from the free throw line. Maybe this will be it. And Allen to Cardoso.
Up the paint. Shut down the driving lane, then field goal attempts.
And only 3 makes with those that we're keeping track of. 20 points in the paint for the game.
And we haven't talked about it in a minute, Lisa, but you have to wonder how much.
A guard, but so effective in the paint. Trying to back down Boston. There's that cross-court pass you've talked about. They've had to work to get to the 9. 38 per time on this possession.
Caitlin wanted.
It's a screen from Boston, feeds her. Fagbenle, no. Panna will give it go with Onyenwere. Hole in the corner.
That Indiana has done right, not just offensively, but defensively. League leading 15 points, 5 assists for 4 years, so she had to adjust to the way the game was being played.
Using the screen behind the back pass to Boston. 7 seconds to shoot, ball movement. Everyone almost touching the ball here. The Sky shooting 38%. Caitlin Clark.
Ball screens. You think she's going left, she can pop back right. You think she's going right.
And here's the reaction. Is Onyenwere. Fever will take their time. The two play different positions. They excel in so many different, whether it's for Caitlin. But certainly what it has done.
Get caught. Like right now, the spotlight could not be any brighter.
Chicago Sky, 2 team fouls for the Fever. Clark, a deep one. She doesn't mind having fun with the fans. Talking back. Diamond, dribble pull-up.
So when we talk about, I like to say DTM just doing a little bit too much. Minutes, Fever's players are probably like, Coach, you told us to let them shoot. Play the numbers, you play to the stats of your opponent.
The scout, I don't know if she was getting subbed out of the game. She's over by the sideline talking to Teresa Weather. But you can argue nothing is enemy territory completely. And they follow this team wherever they go. Dantas from Chicago Sky, 1-5 after returning from the break. There's Reese, 22 double-doubles. 23 would be a new rookie single-season record. About a minute of play in the Seattle game on Reese with her 7 points. Trying to cross over Fagbenle. Practice time at the start. In a lot of those 11 games.
I mean, they have beaten Seattle, they've beaten Connecticut, they've beaten of the league. But really, if we want to go back, since mid-June.
Hasn't been done since 2021 for the Fever. Wheeler, that hesitation into the corner. A look for 17 points. So she's had 15 or more points. Grace Berger with her first minutes. Wheeler with 3 on the shot clock. Sitting with 8 points and 10 rebounds. The next bucket, she's going for it. Dribbling off the drive, spins. Bucket is good. Banno to Onyenwere. And she
finds a way, and I think that's more of a testament.
22 mark. Caitlin Clark just set the 3-point record for a rookie of the season long. Liberty, one of the teams, is trying to do it tonight, clinch a playoff berth. And points for the Fever. The last time they scored 100 last year, Jefferson season, so nearly a year ago. Berger.
Season statistically of her career before she went down.
And Williams watching from the bench. 2 seconds. Caitlin Clark, a career high. Larry Smith, Autumn Johnson, Megan McEwen standing by.